Om Shanti. This is the Avyakth Murli of the 19th of June 2022. Original date 6th of April 1991. Title: Signs of the Karmatit Stage. Are you continuing to come close to the Karmatit stage? Actions are increasing, but to be Karmatit means to be beyond the effect of any bondage of actions. Let this experience continue to increase. Let there be detachment. Just as I, the soul, performed actions through this body and then became detached from it, so do not be affected by any task, whatever the result is of any act you carry out. Let there be detachment in attaining the fruit of that task. The fruit of action means not to be affected by whatever is the result, but just to continue to experience absolute detachment. Let it be as though someone else made you do it, and you just did it. Someone made you do it, and you were just the instrument. However, you have to be detached even about being an instrument. Do you feel that your Karmatit stage is increasing in this way? The stages of the Maharatis are clearly continuing to be different and loving compared with those of others, are they not? Just as Father Brahma is very clear, in the same way, the instrument souls in corporeal forms are also becoming clear with their corporeal forms, number-wise. Karmatit means loving and detached. Others perform actions, and you also perform actions. But your way of performing those actions is different. There is a difference in the stage. Whatever happens, you just become detached from that. You perform actions, and after performing those actions, you feel as though you didn't do anything. The one who inspired you made you do it. You will continue to experience such a stage. You will feel lightness. While performing actions, there is lightness in the body and lightness in the stage of your mind, and the result of actions does not pull your mind. Do you have such a stage? The more the task continues to increase, the more your lightness will also increase. Actions will not pull you to themselves, but you will carry them out as though the Master is inspiring the actions to take place, and the instrument is carrying them out as an instrument. The sign of lightness in the soul is that the special powers of the soul, the mind, intellect and sanskars, will also continue to become light in the same way. Your thoughts will give you the experience of a stage of complete lightness. The decision-making power of the intellect will also work as though it hasn't done anything, and no sanskar will attract you. It will be as though the Father's sanskars are working. You will experience lightness in all three subtle powers, the mind, intellect, and sanskars. It will automatically emerge from everyone's heart and lips. As is the Father, so are the children, loving and detached. Because according to the time, the atmosphere outside will continue to become heavier day by day. The heavier the atmosphere outside becomes, the lighter the thoughts, actions, and relationships of the specially beloved children will continue to become. Because of this lightness, all your activities will continue in a very light way. Because the atmosphere is Tamo Pradhan, others will experience heaviness in many different ways. There will be heaviness in the nature and heaviness in the attitudes of human souls. For this too, your lightness will make others light. Acha, everything is going well, is it not? You are not affected by the activities, but you are able to create an impact on the activities. Whatever you do or hear, the stage of your lightness creates an impact on the task. Any fluctuation in the activities does not affect you. An unshakable stage also makes the task unshakable. A task that is impossible in every way is easily becoming possible and will continue to do so. Acha. Avyakth Murli of the 19th of June 2022. Original date 10th of April 1991. Title: In order to be seated on the heart throne and the throne of the world, give happiness and receive happiness. Today, the Master of the world is seeing his children, who are the children, Balak, and the Masters, Malik. All the children are at present masters of themselves, and in other births too, they will become masters of the world. Godly children become the masters. Brahmin souls means souls who are masters. At present, you are the masters of all your sense organs. You are not souls who are dependent. You are the ones who have a right, that is to say, you are the masters. You are not under the influence of your physical organs. This is why you are the children who are the masters. You experience the godly intoxication of being a child, and you also experience the intoxication of being a self-sovereign. You have double intoxication. The sign of intoxication is imperishable spiritual happiness. Do you constantly experience yourselves to be the souls out of the whole world who have the fortune of happiness? Wa, my elevated fortune, that is, my elevated luck. You have the fortune of happiness, and you constantly eat the nourishment of happiness and serve it to others as well. Along with that, you always swing in the swing of happiness. You give others the great donation of happiness and create their fortune of happiness. In the same way, have you made your life as invaluable as a diamond, or are you still making it that? Have you already made it that, or is it still being made that now? Brahmin life means to stay in happiness, to eat the nourishment of happiness, and to stay in the swing of happiness. You are such Brahmins, are you not? What is there in life apart from happiness? Your life itself is happiness. If you do not have happiness, you do not have a Brahmin life. To remain happy is to live a life worth living. Today, Bap Dada was seeing the account of charity of all the children, because all of you are charitable souls. You are accumulating accounts of charity for innumerable births. How much charity did you accumulate throughout the whole day? You can check this for yourselves, can you not? One is to give a donation, and the other is to perform charity. Charity has greater importance than a donation. An act of charity is an act of altruistic service. An act of charity is not showy, but it is done from your heart. A donation can either be showy or from your heart. An act of charity is an act in which you become cooperative with souls at their time of need. That is, you are useful to them. A soul who performs charitable actions receives blessings from the hearts of many souls. They don't just say thanks with their lips, but the attainments of blessings in their hearts are accumulated in an incognito way. A charitable soul overflows with the instant fruit he receives from God's blessings and blessings from souls. The vision and attitude of a charitable soul give others the experience of blessings. The sparkle of satisfaction and contentment is constantly visible on the face of a charitable soul. Because of the fruit he has claimed, a charitable soul is constantly beyond having arrogance or feeling insulted, because that soul is an emperor who is overflowing. He is a carefree emperor, beyond having arrogance or feeling insulted. A charitable soul uses the power of his charity in his every thought at every moment of upheaval and in every action in a worthwhile way. The sign of the account of charity accumulating is that waste finishes. Such a charitable soul claims the throne of the kingdom of the world. So check your account. To what extent have I become such a charitable soul? If you are asked, are all of you charitable souls? All of you would reply, Haji, would you not? All of you are charitable souls, but number-wise. Or are all of you number one? You are number-wise, are you not? How many will sit on the throne in the golden and silver ages? Will all of you sit on it together? So, all of you are number-wise, are you not? Why is the number created? What is the reason? Bap Dada especially checked one special aspect of the children. that one thing becomes an obstacle to your becoming number one. Now, during the year of Tapasya, does everyone have the aim of becoming complete or of becoming number-wise? You want to become complete, do you not? All of you speak one slogan, and you also write it and display it. That slogan is, "Give happiness and take happiness. Don't cause sorrow and don't take sorrow." This slogan is firm. So what was the result that Baba saw? The majority pays attention to not causing sorrow. However, only half the slogan is okay. In terms of causing, you think that you should not cause sorrow. But when it comes to taking, you say, "That one caused me sorrow, and that is why this happened. That one said this one did that, and that is why this happened." You make a judgment in this way, do you not? You become your own lawyer and present your case with these things. So you pay attention well to half the slogan. You should underline it even more. At least there is attention paid to half the slogan. However, the attention paid to the other half of the slogan is in name only. That one caused sorrow, but why did you take it? Who told you to take it? Is it the Father's Srimat to take sorrow, to fill your apron with sorrow? So don't cause sorrow and don't take sorrow. Only then will you become a charitable soul. Only then will you become a tapasvi soul. To become a tapasvi means to have transformation. Therefore, take any sorrow they cause you in the form of happiness. Bring about transformation. Only then will you be called a tapasvi. Consider defamation to be praise. You will then be called a charitable soul. Mother Jagadamba constantly made this lesson firm for all the children. See the souls who insult you or cause you sorrow with the vision of being an embodiment of mercy. Don't see them with the vision of defamation. They may insult you, but you must offer them flowers. You will then be called a charitable soul. Embrace those who insult you with your heart. Don't embrace them superficially, but with your heart, with your mind. So this is the aspect that becomes an obstacle in your being able to accumulate your account of charity. I must not cause sorrow. I must not cause it, but I must not take it either. Since it is not anything good, why do you take that rubbish and accumulate it? When you take sorrow, you accumulate rubbish. What will emerge from the rubbish? Germs in the form of traces of sin. You don't commit big sins. Traces of sin now remain, but there shouldn't even be a trace. Many children say very sweet things to Baba. Everyone has a heart-to-heart conversation and says very sweet things. One slogan has become firm for everyone. We didn't want it to happen, but it happened. If you didn't want it to happen, who else wanted it to happen that you say it happened? Is there any other soul? It should not happen, but it happens. Who is saying this? Is some other soul saying this, or are you saying it? You will not prove your tapasya through these things. Whatever should not happen, whatever should not be done, for that not to happen or be done is a sign of a charitable soul. Bap Dada receives such stories from many children every day. When they speak, they tell a story in such an interesting way that one keeps listening. Some of you have a habit of creating long stories, and others tell short stories, but you tell many stories. Today it is the last dip of this year's meetings. All of you have come for a dip, have you not? On the path of devotion too, when they take a last dip, they definitely have one thought or another. They either sacrifice something or they have some selfish motive. They have both types of thought. During the year of tapasya, have the thought, throughout the day with my thoughts, with my words and with my deeds, I will be a charitable soul and perform charity. You were just told about a sign of charity. The instant fruit of charity is that blessings are received from every soul, and charity is accumulated in every thought. Blessings are accumulated through your words, and thanks from everyone's heart should emerge for your cooperation in your relationships and connections. This is called tapasya. Such tapasya will become the basis for world transformation. You will receive a prize with such a result. So then, don't tell any stories about what happened. Actually, all the teachers should claim the first prize. Along with them, the Madhaban residents should also claim it. Why is that? The wave of Madhaban and the wave of the instrument teachers easily reach those in households and godly students. So all of you will claim a number ahead anyway. It will now be seen whose names come up for the prize. Will it be the names of the teachers, of the Madhaban residents, or of the godly students? Double foreigners too are making intense efforts. Bap Dada has many prizes. Whoever wishes to claim them can do so. There is no lack of prizes. The treasure store is full. Acha. All of you have come to this gathering. Did you enjoy it, or was there some difficulty? The rain welcomed you, for nature also has love for you. You didn't get frightened, did you? You have received good Brahma Bhojan, have you not? You have been pushed around for 63 births, and you have now found the destination. You at least have 3 square feet of land. Such a huge hall has been built, and so you increased the beauty of the hall. The hall is being used in a worthwhile way. There wasn't any difficulty, was there? However, This doesn't mean that you keep holding gatherings like this. The facilities also have to come with creation. Acha. To all the elevated souls who are children and so masters, to the charitable souls who constantly accumulate charity with every step, to the special souls who are constantly seated on the heart throne and have a right to the throne of the world, to the souls who are master oceans of happiness and constantly give happiness and take happiness, to the children who are master bestowers and who remain constantly happy, giving happiness to everyone. Bapdada's love, remembrance and namaste. Bapdada speaking to the daddies. Bapdada saw that all the Maharatis did very good service from their hearts of making everyone powerful, and so there is no need for Baba to thank you, for you have accumulated a lot in your accounts. You have accumulated very big accounts. Bapdada is more than multi-million times pleased to see the courage, zeal and enthusiasm of the Mahavir children. You maintained courage, and the gathering remained constantly tied with a thread of love, and there was therefore success. The gathering is strong, is it not? The small rosary is strong. The bracelet is ready. The rosary is not ready, but the bracelet is ready, is it not? This is why even a small rosary is worshipped. The big one is still being prepared. That will also be prepared. It has to be prepared. You were told that some of the beads are ready for the big rosary. There is a small margin for making the beads come together. The small garland is being prepared very well. Because of this garland, there is easy success, and success is always garlanded around the necks of the beads of the garland. A tilak of victory is applied. Bapdada is pleased. Multi-million times congratulations. You are the instruments. The Father is Karan Karavan Ha, the one who inspires. Who are the ones who do it? You are the ones who are the instruments who do it. The Father is the backbone. This is why it is very good. You have fulfilled the responsibility of love and sustenance very well. Acha. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of success by receiving good fruit from the seeds of good thoughts. For souls who are embodiments of success, their every thought for themselves and others would be fruitful. They receive success from every act they do. The words they speak become practical, and this is why they are called true versions. Every thought, word and action of souls who are embodiments of success will bring them success. They will not be wasteful. If a seed of thoughts is very good, but the fruit that emerges from it is not good, then the land of determined dana is not good, or something is lacking in their paying attention to it. Slogan: if you want to be freed from waves of sorrow, perform every action as a karma yogi. Om Shanti. Notice, today is the third Sunday World Meditation Hour, and all Raja Yogi Tapasvi brothers and sisters sit for special meditation from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Especially at the time of having yoga, be stable in your subtle angelic form, and while touring around the world, do the service of giving light and might to all souls and to matter.